Ladies and gentlemen, Peckers and pals,
Oh,
Nice
we have a
one.
guest on the
doesn't even
podcast
know the
tonight.
name of
Nope,
the
you gotta restart.
podcast.
You gotta restart it. Nope.
What do you mean?
Peckers
I
and
just said
Pals.
Peckers and
Pecker.
pals.
It's Peckers in a pod.
Yeah, I know
Peckers
what
in
the
a
name of the
pod.
podcast is. I was just saying Peckers and pals.
Redo it. No.
What are you
Do it
talking about?
now.
Why would I call
Do it
somebody a
now.
pod?
You did now.
That was
Why would I
terrible.
call someone a pod?
We
Hey, what's
can't
up,
use
pod?
that as an input.
Well,
It's too
We
late.
have-
Emotions are set. We have a guest
we-
on the podcast, and you guys are acting up because of it. Oh my
we have our
God.
first real guest today.
Can't invite people anywhere these days.
No.
Comsat Rosie Swosh, :3.
Crying,
Gio.
bruh. Kiss the
How you
tour,
doing?
Timmy.
What?
He
I
goes
said,
by
how you
many
No name
names.
soldier.
Stop talking over each other now!
We're introducing you, man. You have a lot of names that you go by.
I only go by like one of those names now.
Which one?
Actually, none of them. None of the ones you said I go by anymore.
Wow, that's crazy.
TTV,
You're making us
Kayla
look like
on
fools.
Halo.
I
Kayla.
don't go by
Oh,
that
Halo.
anymore either.
Oh my God. Well, then what do you go by?
No. You say you're calling me Gio on the podcast?
Well, I mean, yeah,
Alright.
we were just saying that you're a man of many names. My favorite is Rosie Swosh.
That's
All
my
right,
favorite.
we
one.
have Gio on the podcast today.
Yeah. The first guest.
Well, the second, we had Sykkuno on last week.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The first guest
forgot.
that matters is this week.
How could I forget?
Well, he got
Um,
canceled, so we can't really talk about him anymore.
Yeah.
He got canceled, but didn't Gio want to clear his name?
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
Oh.
Are you here to clear Sykkuno's name right now?
Because I didn't get his rush skin because he ended his stream. And I didn't
What?
watch enough time. So,
You didn't get the drop?
nope, I didn't get to drop. So, fuck
This is a
you,
sick joke.
Sykkuno.
Just adding to a long list of wrongdoings by Sykkuno.
Yeah, really. He just keeps making himself. It's worse and worse every week. You know, what's next?
I don't know. He's already canceled, so his career is over.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that once Peckers in a pod cancels you, it's over for you.
His
You're the most
raps.
influential podcast.
Yeah.
Well, let's get started.
So I think it would be wrong of us to do this podcast without acknowledging that Kanye West's listening party is going on right now for his newest album, his 10th
As
studio
we
album.
speak.
As we're
I
speaking.
wanted to say this before, but I'm going to say it now. If that album drops before 12:05, July 23rd, a.m. midnight time, I'm gay.
Oh,
I'm on the record.
okay.
All right,
Oh my
well, I'll
God.
You
make
heard
sure
it
to be
here.
looking with diligent eyes to make sure that this album
Yeah,
comes
I
out
don't think
before then.
I don't think it's gonna come out tonight. I think it might come out tomorrow, like in the morning.
They
But I don't think
it's not
it's.
coming out at midnight. They say it's midnight.
I don't think it's coming out at midnight. I doubt it. His last 4 albums have all come out 12 p.m. So I
I
doubt
guess
it.
we'll see.
Now I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm gonna go over there and make
Could
sure
go
it
over
comes
to the Mercedes-Benz
have-
Superdome.
I have
Yeah.
Mr. West on speed dial. I can.
Oh. Oh my God.
Well, that's not true. I have Kim on speed dial.
Oh,
but
really?
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, she is single right now. So I mean.
Yeah. Well, not for long.
Oh.
oh, okay.
Okay, Mr. Moneybags. I think Kanye probably has one of the greatest Twitter accounts of all time.
Hasn't he not tweeted in like a year?
Yeah, but his old tweets, like one of
Crick Jong-un?
one
That
of
was a good one.
one of the greatest tweets of all time was "In Jesus' name, no more cap." That's one of the best tweets of all
I
time.
mean, he had another great one. Rule number 1 to stop wanting to kill yourself: stop being around people who make you want to kill yourself. That's a great quote.
Well, he said, "I have to dress Kim every day so she doesn't embarrass me." He has some legendary tweets.
You want to know who else has some legendary tweets? I just
Who?
found this today. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah,
His
he has
his
some
old
funny
tweets
ones.
are so funny.
I just found out what a
Just try
corn
to-
dog was.
Just try to corn
love
dog
America.
for the first time. God bless America.
Did you
I
see
think-
him on Instagram Live today at Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yes, for the
yesterday. I
50
think.
piece.
Funny. I saw that.
Yeah.
He's like, I want the 50-piece Chicken
Yeah.
minis, not 51. Not
I
52.
just saw it today, like a couple hours ago, when I was still at work on Twitter. That Instagram live video made almost $300,000
I
worth of
saw
money for
that.
like Chick-fil-A. So he's trying to get free Chick-fil-A for life
Yeah,
now. That's funny
I
though.
don't blame him.
Yo,
Congrats
he
to
made his
him,
own custom
NBA
drink.
champion.
They might do a Giannis meal because he said he wanted his
Giannis?
drink half Sprite. Oh yeah, Giannis out there.
Yeah,
He wanted his drink half Sprite, half lemonade.
I used to get that at Regal every time I would see a movie. I would get half Sprite, half pink lemonade. It goes so crazy. It's better with pink lemonade than regular, but I digress. You know who also has some good tweets is Donald Trump. He had some funny tweets. Like one of my
Does he
favorite
tweet
tweets.
anymore?
The ASAP Rocky one is so fucking good.
My favorite tweet that he ever made was, "I've never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke." That's
right.
also in the Twitter Hall of Fame.
That's true.
Bro, the one with the ASAP Rocky is my all-time favorite Trump
It's
tweet, where
so
he's
that's
like,
so bad.
"You
You
had
gotta
a
get
rocky
ASAP.
week. Get home
You got
ASAP, ASAP."
ASAP. Yeah.
Oh my god. Or he said, "Sorry, losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it. Please don't feel stupid or insecure. It's not your fault."
He's right though.
Oh,
Spin fast right now.
Bro. Oh my
you know who
god.
else has some pretty legendary tweets now that I'm thinking about it?
Who?
At
Nick
Nick
Orlowski,
14.
Yes.
Oh,
Miami Miracle.
you guys are on the
Woo!
same level right now. Same
Yeah,
wavelength.
he's only 8 followers away from 400 followers on Twitter.
Wow.
Go unfollow.
Yay. Yeah, I'm gonna unfollow him now.
Well, I mean, you can do what you want.
Yeah,
But
and I'm gonna
I
unfollow you.
know we had some topics to talk about, but something that I saw the other day that I wanted to mention. I don't know if you guys saw the whole thing that went down with like Activision and Blizzard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
last night.
God, yeah, I saw.
I didn't see anything. What
The
happened?
goat
Oh, really?
Charlie Intel was tweeting about it. Basically, do you want to explain, or you want me to do it?
No, you got it, because I don't really know anything other than like
So let me go to the original tweet just so I'm like not saying something like wrong. I don't want to be spreading misinformation.
Yeah, I
But-
saw Jesse like the picture of like something from COD, and I was like, Jesse, he's not a COD kid. What does he care?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So here we go. The California state government has filed a lawsuit against Activision Blizzard for some truly horrifying workplace issues, including what lawsuits allege as frat culture at work. Basically, there was like the male employees, they treat the female employees like shit, and they like there's like talks of like a superior like sexually like harassing female
Oh,
workers,
mm,
stuff like that. And like there was like a Christmas party and they were passing out like around like nudes of like one of like the female employees, and she
Oh
actually
my
committed
God.
suicide. And
Jesus.
people are like
Jeez,
they're
I didn't know
basically
all
saying
that.
that it was probably because of that. Yeah,
I
and
only knew about
then
the lawsuit.
there's still like a bunch of like basically like there was one instance of like a female who worked there, like a female employee who had like way better earnings, way better like foot traffic from like all of her advertisements and stuff and all of her work, but she got passed
Jeez.
over for promotion for some other guy who like basically doesn't do shit. And like a lot of basically like the other thing was that a lot of the male employees would just pass off like basically all the work to the female employees, and they would just play Call of Duty all day.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
No
But the
way.
Riot Games, Riot, like the same shit was happening there too.
Yeah.
Like, there was a bunch of
It
sexual
makes me
harassment
sick.
stuff at Riot. Basically, if you're not a white dude in the gaming companies, then you're just gonna get
Mhm.
treated like shit.
Yeah, the
I
tweet
feel like
that-
a lot of industries are like that though.
Yeah,
Like
sadly.
not in terms of like being a white dude, but I know the anime industry like treats its workers terribly in
Yeah.
general. It's just like they just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but the tweet that I liked, it was a guy saying like Activision isn't gonna do anything unless like you delete their games, stop playing them, and like download competitors' games.
That's-
No
there
one's
is
gonna
no
do
competitor.
But no
that's
one's gonna
never
do
gonna
that. That's the
happen.
problem. That's why nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna be done.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, Gio, I've been meaning to ask you because I know you brought it up. Because I don't know anything about it. You said something about Dink Donk, wasn't that what it was called?
Yeah, because there was a video I saw of it, from iDubbbz. He was talking about it. It was basically some like it's another crypto scam from Logan Paul, and he's saying like, guys, go buy Dink Donk. It's the stupidest coin ever. It's so shit. It's so dumb, but it has a little cartoon character. Go buy it.
Oh my god.
And he just keeps talking about it on his podcast and on his Twitter. And he keeps saying, guys, it's really dumb. It's a shit coin. But guys, I'm putting all my money into it. It's why it's gonna succeed. But it's really a shit coin. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it's just a pumping
At
dump.
least he's being honest,
Pretty
right?
much.
Honest.
Oh,
I
he's
don't
not.
think it's probably
What do
won't
you
be worse
mean?
than Save the Kids though. Save the Kids was probably like
No, yeah, it's not as bad as that. But he's still doing the crypto scam basically, yeah. Because he just
Yeah.
stole they stole South Park's animation style, and they made like animated skits based on characters getting cryptocurrency. It's really
oh
stupid.
my god.
I remember the whole. It's so
Th-
dumb.
Something that came out today, as the day that we're recording this, but there's reports now with Logan Paul that he's trying to set up a boxing match
Yeah.
with Anderson Silva.
Yeah, who
Who's
cares?
Oh
that?
my god, he's like one of the best MMA fighters ever.
Yeah,
Is he retired or is he still an MMA fighter?
Yeah, I think he's retired.
He's gonna keep going on that streak of fighting retired
Yeah.
people.
Probably. But they've
Yeah.
I think they said that they still haven't like decided whether it's gonna be like an exhibition or like an actual fight. So I hope it's an actual fight, because if it's an actual fight, then they're actually gonna try. At least Anderson Silva is gonna try.
I still can't believe he got away with fighting Floyd Mayweather.
That was so stupid.
That was the
the
dumbest
worst
my
thing
fight I've
brother-
ever seen.
Oh my gosh, 50-1! My brother
My
just
brother
beat
just
Floyd
beat Floyd
Mayweather.
Mayweather. Shut up,
Oh,
Jake Paul.
Got your hat.
51. Got your hat.
I forgot
Oh
about
my
that.
god, no.
Yeah.
Can't speak badly about him. I'm part of Team 1000.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I bought a membership.
What's it
How'd you
like?
get in?
Well, I haven't heard anything back from them, but I've been just holding out hope, you know.
Oh, how
I'll
long
get
have
to
you
it
been
eventually.
paying for that? Like a couple years now?
They actually shut down the service, but I still like
Oh.
send money to his house.
Oh,
Yeah, he
He
might
takes
send
it?
you like a postcard or something, like telling you what to do.
no, I don't even think he would do that. I think he would just like take the money, maybe.
I watch all his like tutorial videos like every day just so I can learn how to be an influencer just like him.
So how's that working for you? Like, have you grown like your
Yeah.
following on like any social media, like Twitter or something? Like, how many followers you got?
I can check on Twitter right now how many followers I have. I have 12 followers. You know, from
Well,
zero, that's pretty
yeah,
good
from
growth.
zero,
Yeah.
that's like a plus 120% return, right? I don't know how to do math, so I don't even know if that is correct. I just
We'll let it slide. I don't think any of us really care.
check the numbers. It's 120%.
Yeah, the numbers don't lie.
I mean, that means Team 1000 was real. It's not a scam.
No, it's not.
No, it works. It really does.
I think I'm gonna put money into Dink Donk. Do you guys want to join me?
Yeah, we all should.
Mm,
Gio, you
was-
want to invest in it?
I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest.
In Dink Donk. Come on,
Oh.
man.
Yeah, sure, man.
I think instead of doing Dink Donk, if I don't know if I'm saying that correctly,
Dink Donk?
I want to
Yeah,
put my
Dink
money
Donk.
into either Fart Coin or Cum Coin.
I don't know
Let's
what
see
either
if
of
one of
those
those
things
two-
are, but they don't sound promising.
Isn't one of them like Elon's cummies or something?
What?
Yeah,
I
there's
think
one like
there's
that.
one. That's what I want to put money into.
Elon's-
Oh my
Elon's
God.
Cummies.
Speaking of Elon Musk, I just remembered the fucking. Have you guys seen the Jeff Bezos video after
Yeah.
he went to space?
Yes.
I didn't. I just saw him in
Uh,
an interview before he went up. I didn't see the video.
I heard an
Yeah.
interview after, and it was like, well, since you were there, like, are you like more motivated to like go deeper into space? And he was just like, hell yeah.
Yeah, he talks like
Yeah,
this.
that's
This
the
is
one I'm
kind of
talking
how
about.
Jeff Bezos talks.
You all, if you're watching this and you haven't seen that video, you need to go watch that because he sounds like a fucking supervillain when he laughs.
Yeah.
I was actually fucking scared when I
Bro,
saw
He's
that.
real life Lex Luthor.
It's
He
even
is.
worse because when they got back, he was like, "Oh, this is all possible because of all the Amazon workers. Like, this is all thanks to you that we get to go to space. We're rich off of your money."
I mean, he's not lying. He's exploiting their work for money. I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, I think it's cool that they went to space. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing for like space exploration. It's just
Who cares? I don't care about space at all. Like,
It's
why
not-
is Lil Uzi buying a planet? I don't care.
yeah,
It's
Uzi's
not
buying a
space
Lil
planet.
Uzi's buying a
exploration,
planet.
though.
I mean,
just-
it's like it's more space exploration than any regular human has done.
I think.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
but I
but
don't
like
care.
It's a step.
I don't know. Unless there's like an alien in space, I don't care at all.
I think instead of like celebrities like racing each other to try to go to space, I think what the next thing should be is instead of them like going to space, they should all get in submarines and like try to explore the inside of volcanoes and like
Oh,
see
that'd
how
be
that works out.
crazy.
I don't think a
Yeah,
submarine
like
can go
active
inside a volcano
volcanoes.
now.
I mean, if they put more money
Maybe.
into the submarines, I feel like they could get it done. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe
they
we
can
should
go
do like
deeper.
the first celebrity or like millionaire,
Yeah,
billionaire
when
to
we
land on the
become
sun.
billionaires.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet, and this might be a little like conspiracy theorist. Let me know what you guys think. But it was like a long like post basically saying like, is it really a coincidence that all these rich people are trying to
Yeah,
go
I
to
saw
space
Oh,
that.
now with the planet going to shit
yeah, I
and
saw
like
that.
all that's happening with pollution?
Well, what's
Do you
even
think that's like valid, or do you think they're just like doing it for clout?
I don't know, because another thing is like when Jeff Bezos in the interview when they came back, he was trying to make it all sappy, and he was like, "Oh, like now that I saw there's a word for it. It's like when you see the planet like outside in space. It's like a term that
Yeah,
astronauts have.
I don't know.
Um, it's just like when you see it, it's like you just see like life differently, because you're like, wow, like this we're on this tiny planet. There's so many
Yeah.
of us. So when he came back down, he was just like, oh, like there's only one planet for us. So we don't have another. We don't have a do-over. The planet we live on is beautiful. Like he's trying to make it seem like he's gonna make a change, which I'm sure he has a lot of money to do so, and I don't think he's gonna do anything. So
No.
I don't think it's gonna change a single thing.
I don't know, because I'm usually not one to like be very conspiracy theorist, but it like literally just this week the sun fucking turned red
Yeah.
when it was setting, and like you could stare right at the sun because there was so much pollution in the air. And
Yeah, I mean,
then
I wouldn't be surprised.
all the
It makes
billionaires were
sense.
fucking having a space race.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way. If I was a billionaire, I would just sit in my fucking house all day. I wouldn't do shit. I don't care, bro.
I
I
don't
would
see
just sit in
tweets
my
like that.
house
It'd
and
be like,
I would bathe in my money. I would just
If I had the money
I,
to go to
I don't
space, I
care,
would go to
bro.
space.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't care that much about space.
Actually, it would be cool, but I don't know if I'd want to go through it like all
If I
day.
had a bunch of money, I'd just like declare war on like North Korea or something.
Just
If
for
I,
shit.
if I had $1
to
billion,
do.
You're gonna take on the North Korean government?
I would pay like 10 million to an assassin. Be like, hey, can you kill Kim Jong?
We were talking about that the other night with Gio. We were saying, what if what if when Jeff Bezos's ship was coming down, they just like landed
Landed.
in North Korea? He just comes down and they kidnap Jeff Bezos and hold him ransom.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god! You know what, Eddie? I don't think that I think the reason why they really want to go to space, it's not because of pollution and the Earth. You know why they really want to go to space?
Tell me why, man.
Because they want to have sex with aliens.
Oh, you cracked the code. Crack the case.
I mean, just think about it. That's probably like on
What if aliens
otherworldly,
are
you know?
asexual?
What?
What if aliens are asexual? They just like reproduce by themselves.
Well,
It was all for
clearly they're
nothing.
not, because that's the reason Jeff Bezos went up there.
Oh.
It
He
just
knows
makes
something we
sense.
don't.
Okay.
Think about it.
Did this just become like a fucking Rick and Morty episode or some shit? He's gonna
No,
go
this
up to
is real
space to
life,
fucking
man.
alien?
They're going
He
up
probably
there.
already did, for all we know. That's why he was
Exactly.
so happy in that interview.
Yeah, did you
Hell
see how
yeah, I
happy
want to
he
go
was?
back up there.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, let's go tomorrow. Let's go back up there now." It was because of the aliens up there.
You just see him breaked up. He has a fucking tent in his pants. Hell yeah, I want to go back up there.
He's pitching
Jeff,
it.
what's going on? What? Oh God. The pollution on the Earth. We need to save Earth. I love this
Oh,
planet.
Can we
And I
move
love
on,
aliens.
please?
Yeah, can we?
Okay, we can move on and talk about Babe Ruth,
Gosh.
because
I
Babe
forgot.
Ruth,
The most overrated baseball player of all time.
so overrated. Babe Ruth was literally a nobody. I'm telling you, to the listeners
I
at
know
home,
nothing about any sports ever, but I could
Babe
definitely
Ruth
beat Babe Ruth in a swing off for sure.
They were throwing like 30 miles an hour at Babe Ruth.
So you're saying if you and Babe Ruth were both competing in a home run derby, you'd do better than
I
him?
would win. Yeah, dude, I played baseball for like 2 years in the second grade. I think I have enough experience.
Yeah, that's probably you were probably like going up against better pitchers than there was back then.
I was going up against adults, so yes.
Oh
it
my
was
God,
better.
yeah. They were
And
they were
they
throwing
were throwing fastballs at us.
they were throwing 100 miles at you, and Babe Ruth was getting like 30.
Getting underhand tosses.
Alright, maybe we should explain for the audience where this is coming from. So, the other day we were talking about the great baseball players of all time, and Babe Ruth was brought up. And we were talking about how basically back then there was really no like,
It was like plumbers,
yeah, it was
milkmen.
plumbers, milkmen, delivery people, like they were
because
all
they were
like
just starting
nobodies.
out.
Exactly. So who really knows how good he was? Like
He
he was doing good
trash.
numbers against people who threw 30-mile-per-hour fastballs. Like it's not comparable.
Like the people that were playing back then, they were playing like it was like a chore. Like most of them weren't good.
Yeah,
It was just like,
exactly.
hey, let's do this. Like I feel like if you took those guys, well, I guess you can't really compare that because that's like saying because it's like the way they were conditioned back then. I was gonna say that I feel like if you took most of those guys and put them in today's game, like pretty much all of them would probably be trash. But that's
No,
just
most certainly.
conditioning. So technically, yes, but guess we'll never know. Except
The
we do
fact of
know.
the matter is, Babe Ruth fucking sucks. I could fucking throw
Babe
faster
Ruth was
fastball than Babe
ass.
Ruth.
Babe Ruth fell off. Young
Bro,
boy
he ran
better.
so slow.
I
He was
mean,
like
look
the
at him.
slowest man on the field.
He looks like a mob boss.
He did a little tubby jog across the field. That's what he did.
They couldn't throw the ball like far enough to the bases though. They couldn't reach him, so he would just be safe. Like, throw it to second, he's rounding first. Hey, I'm safe.
They had timeouts back then, so he could like take a water break because he was so fat.
Hey, babe, I got a delivery after this. I can't throw my back out. Sorry, you can make it to second.
Hey, aren't you my paper boy? Babe, if you hit a home run off of me, you're not getting the mail tomorrow morning.
Oh my God, what was the other guy's name? Shoeless Joe.
Shoeless Joe.
Yeah.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
No asshole named Shoeless Joe can be good at baseball, bro. Fuck out of
Shoeless
here, bro.
Joe. Oh
Babe
my
Ruth
God.
isn't even a good name. Let's be
Babe.
honest.
His name was Babe.
Fucking
mean,
Babe, bro. Get the fuck out of
Imagine
here.
your name being Babe. I mean, wasn't there like a movie where the pig's name was Babe?
Yeah, Babe Pig in the City. I love that movie.
That movie's about Babe Ruth.
No,
Oh no.
bro, that movie is so good.
It's an
I've
analogy.
seen that movie at least like 25 times.
I've
Oh my
never seen
God,
that.
I've
movie.
never seen it.
I've watched that movie so many times.
Whoa, what is it about, man?
Yeah,
Dude,
give
I
us a
couldn't even
synopsis.
tell you. I
You
I
don't even
haven't
know?
watched
You've seen it
since I was,
25
like-
times?
I haven't watched it since I was like a little kid.
Oh my God.
But I watched it every time I went to my nana's house. She had it, and every day I went there, I watched Babe Pig in the City
know,
on VHS.
That reminds me,
Shout out Babe, bro.
when I was a kid, do you guys remember, it was like a movie
The
about,
Simpsons game on PSP.
no, don't you dare bring that up. It was like something about like a toaster. It was like a
Toaster.
toaster cartoon movie. I remember it was called The Brave
Yeah.
Little Toaster.
Am I walking
Yeah,
into
I
these
remember
nuts
that
real
movie.
quick?
No, I'm
No,
serious.
it's an actual movie.
The Brave Little
I used to watch
Toaster.
that movie. I watched it a couple times.
I used to watch. That was my favorite movie when I was a kid. I love that movie. I don't know why.
Never
I don't
watched
remember a
it.
Bro,
single
that movie
thing.
was pretty good.
It was just about a toaster. I think that got lost or something
Yeah.
in a store, and then had to find his way back with a lamp and like a
some shit like
radio and a
that.
vacuum cleaner.
I mean,
They were
as
trying to
long
find
as
their owner.
we're on the topic of movies, we haven't done Pecker Picks in a while. Do you want to do movie Pecker Picks?
Well, that's my pecker pick, is The Brave Little Toaster. Even though I don't remember anything about it, and it's probably not good.
All right, if we're doing like movies from our childhood, my picker pick is easily one of the greatest.
Babe?
One of the greatest movies of all time It's animated. It's called The Iron Giant.
Oh, you
Oh
took
It's
yeah,
a
my
great
answer, you
movie.
it's a
prick.
good one.
Yeah,
I used to
suck
love that
my
movie.
big iron cock.
What? Wait,
Okay,
what?
so
Pause,
All
bro.
right, let's
What?
just move on. We're not even. No more Pecker picks for the rest of
No
the
more
year.
Peckers.
I've lost my privilege for the pecker picks.
I guess since he took mine, I'll pick Shrek 2. We were talking about that the
Shrek
other
2. We
night.
were talking about it last night.
What's that?
Um,
Baseball movie?
you don't know
Shrek 2.
Oh, I think you said Strike Two. I was like,
Oh, no, Shrek,
oh,
the Green Ogre. Shrek 2, man. Shrek 1 is a
Shrek 2 is valid.
amazing movie. Shrek 2 is so fucking good. Like Shrek 2 is a
Yeah, I've never
masterpiece
seen
of
it.
animated
I haven't
films.
seen it in
Bro, when
years.
the gingerbread man becomes like extremely
That's what
big.
we were watching.
We watched I Need a Hero
It was
scene.
so
last night.
sad.
I need a hero.
Yeah, it's a great film. What's do you have a pick, Gio?
I don't have the attention spans for movies, so no.
You've never, when you
Well,
were a kid, you didn't have a
I'll
favorite
make
movie?
a pick for him, right?
No, you don't pick for me ever.
Oh,
Number one.
Well, another pick for myself is the original Space Jam. That movie is so good.
I've never
I
seen
love
any of
Space
this.
Jam.
He
Oh
said
my
you don't
gosh.
pick for
Not the
me
new
ever.
Space Jam though. The
I don't
new
think I've
Space
watched
Jam
a movie
sucks.
in like 10 years.
that's a
What was the
lie.
last movie you
bro.
watched?
We went to
That's
the
not a lie.
movies
That's
to
a
watch
lie.
We
Happy
went to the
Time
movies like
Murderers.
2 years ago with you.
Yeah, I think
And
the
you started
last movie I
crying.
saw was
Detective Pikachu.
no. What year was that? Was that?
The
I
Have
Happy
you
think
watched that
2019.
with him?
I thought it's
No, you didn't. I saw that with my grandfather.
I saw it
No,
twice.
we saw Happy Time
Happy Time
Murderers, and
Murders.
you like
When
lost
when
it.
did that come out? Happy
That was
Time Murders. I'm gonna
2018.
look it up. That was
Something like
2018.
Summer. I think it was like
Yeah.
August 2018.
Yeah, August 2018. Yeah, you're right. So the last movie I saw was Endgame. That was 2019. I haven't seen a movie since.
Wow.
Well, Endgame can be your Pecker pick for favorite childhood
That's
movie.
not my pecker pick. I fell asleep during it.
You didn't have a favorite movie when you were a kid?
No,
Like a little. I find that hard to believe.
Even
I
like a
don't-
show or something like
A
is
show,
there
I don't
anything you
anything.
enjoyed?
I mean a show. I mean I don't have a pecker like a favorite. I mean I just remember
anything.
shows from my childhood. I don't
What's
know.
a show
Nobody,
or something that you enjoyed?
I know nobody. Well, I don't enjoy life at all. But I know like nobody knows this show at all.
Oh really?
Every time I mentioned it, it's called Booba.
I know what that is.
You know what that is?
Yeah, Booba.
It was a big weird, like
That was
foreskin
weird.
looking furry monsters. It's the weirdest show.
Booba.
Booba. It's the weirdest show ever.
Wait,
They just
am I thinking of the right
Boobas.
show? Are they like furry?
they're like they don't. I'm looking it up now. They don't look. They look like foreskin. That's the only way to
Yeah,
describe.
because I looked up Booba and it was something I've never seen before.
Let me look this up on my
It was like the
phone.
Teletubbies on like
Yeah.
LSD, baby.
Oh yeah, it was called Booba. I spelled it wrong. It was BOOHBAH. Yeah,
One season in 2003.
those
Yeah,
things
that
are
was-
scary, but I
I
did
have
used to
no
watch
clue why
that.
I love that show so much. I used to always watch that.
I used to have
Oh
this.
my god,
they're
that's
scary.
nightmare
Like,
fuel.
They're scary.
It has a 3.9 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh, dude, all they did on the show was just like go like for like 20 minutes straight and dance around.
I
And
don't.
it'd be like graphics on the screen. That's it. They did
Bro, I
nothing
need
the
to find
entire
a video
show.
of it.
You just
Oh,
gave
they have
me
the
a.
full episode on YouTube.
You just gave me a brain blast because I used to have a neighbor back in my old house. We moved down to my old house when I was like 5 turning 6, I think. And I used to have this neighbor. His name was Pragoon. Shout out Pragoon if he's listening. I know he's listening. Yeah, I remember I used to go over to his house and we would watch that in the basement. And we used to play the floor is lava down there with like pillows on the ground while Booba would be playing. And I just remember his sister like bashing the remote on her head one time and she was like 2 or 3 and she just started like cracking up.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second. I'm watching a clip from this show. This is
Bro,
so
look at this.
weird.
Look at the
show.
toys. The toys are even scarier looking.
They
They're,
do look
so
like foreskin
weird.
monsters.
God,
I
they're
don't-
hideous. That's
Yeah, I was-
terrifying.
I was poor, so I had PBS Kids. I had that. I had Sid the Science Kid and Dino Tales. I think it was
I
Those are
love
great
Sid
shows.
the
Powers
Science
is so
Kid.
tough. Did you ever watch
And Dino
Super
Tales.
Wide? I used to like Super
Yeah,
Wide.
Oh,
yeah.
Super Y was
I didn't
so
like
good.
Super Y. I was a Elmo kid. I loved Elmo.
I loved Elmo too. I was a Barney kid though. That was my favorite.
Oh, I think I liked Barney too.
I was a big Wiggles guy.
I went
I
to see
never
the
liked the
Wiggles in
Wiggles.
concert.
My sister
Bro, the
loved the
Wiggles-
Wiggles.
My first ever concert, I went when I was like 1. I saw the Wiggles at Madison Square Garden. It was crazy.
No
Are you going to
way.
MSG to see the Wiggles?
Yes, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw them too, but I think one of the guys had already like switched out from the original cast by then.
Fruits.
Very
I just
sad.
remember.
Are those the Fruitella guys? Oh,
Yeah.
There used
Did
to
anybody
be.
think of a show called The Doodle Bops? Does anyone remember that at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love the Doodle Bops.
I used to listen to that show crazy.
Yeah, that
Oh
was
my
also
God.
one of my favorite
Bro,
shows.
this show has to be one of the weirdest shows I've ever seen in my entire life.
Bro, if
What,
you,
Booba?
Yes.
if you look up the Doodle Bops, like they actually look like
Bro, why is
kind
it
of
just a bunch
creepy.
of old people doing jump ropes?
Dude, I
Doodle
told you, literally
Bops?
nothing happened during the
Doodle
show at
Bops?
all.
Wait, you never seen Doodle Bops, Eddie?
No.
Doodle Bops went crazy.
Oh my god, they did. The Doodle Bops.
Bro, how did you not see the Doodle Bops?
Backyardigans.
I'm an immigrant, so I have seen the Doodle Bops. I do not remember them. I did not remember them when you said it, but
Yeah.
I've seen them.
There were so many like Disney Channel shows that I just like completely forget. You remember the one where it was like the hand with fingers? You
I
guys
never
remember
watched
those?
it that much. I was like a teenager, but I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a hand with eyes. I mean, I think I said fingers.
Yeah, you should.
It was called Ubi.
Ubi.
OOBI.
Dragon Tales is so good.
I love Dragon
Tales
Tales.
was so.
I never
fire.
watched Dragon Tales. I watched a show like it, but it was about dinosaurs instead. Ubi, what the heck is
Ubi.
this?
Bro,
Yeah.
have you guys watched Wow Wow Wubsy?
Yeah.
I was about to say
Yeah,
that.
I
That
didn't
show was
really-
Bro,
crazy.
Wow Wow Wubsy. Wubsy Wow Wow.
I remember there was like a channel. I think it was called like Jed. Was it like JetX?
Jet X.
JetX.
Jetix.
It was JetX.
Jetix.
I used to watch
Yeah.
every single show on JetX. There was a Yin Yang
They shut
Yin
down a
Yang
while
Yo.
Okay,
Power
yeah.
Rangers was on there.
Did anyone watch Jake Long American?
That show
Dad?
that
Yeah.
had Digimon on there too.
Yeah, JetX.
I feel like I've talked about this show a couple times, not on the podcast. I don't know if anyone's ever watched it. It was called I just forgot what it was called.
Nice,
I
dude.
literally
Okay.
had it in my head. I started speaking. I forgot what it was called. It was
Nice.
like, oh, I remember what it's called again. It's called Unnatural History. It was on Cartoon Network.
Oh my god. Wait, is that what I think it is?
So good, they said that they were gonna make a second season, and then they
Wait,
never did.
Unnatural History. No, I don't know what that
Bro,
is.
I don't know what
Unnatural
this is,
History was so
I was thinking of something else.
good.
Where it was like
Oh my god.
I remember my favorite show when I was one of my favorite shows. It was I think it was on like I don't know what channel it was on, but it was like they could teleport through time, but they were kids, and it was a cartoon.
Hmm.
What was it?
I don't know.
It was a Time Warp Trio.
I have never seen that, bro.
I loved that show so much. That was so good. It was so cool. They would just go through time. Bro, the one kid, and it kind of looked like you, Eddie. Look
No
up Time
way.
Warp Trio. You'll know
With the
exactly
round
who-
glasses?
Yeah. It's
That's
me.
great.
Oh
It's
my
me, you, and
God.
Gio.
Oh my goodness.
No!
Actually, it looks more like Nick than me. Okay, we've been talking about kids shows for too long. I think it's time
Bro,
that we
you
bring
know I
up.
would never wear that hat, bro.
It's time we
Before
bring
you
up.
bring up the next topic, I was thinking about a show when we started talking about shows that I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to finish talking about kid shows first. But I don't know if you guys have recently seen any clips from The Flash, the CW
Yes.
show, The
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 Flash.
lightsabers.
Oh my
That's
god.
like the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's
Wait,
so
lightsabers in the
They're
Flash?
fighting with
What?
lightsabers now in the Flash. Literally.
I didn't even know that
3 of
show
them had
was still
lightsabers.
on. I thought CW like shut down years ago.
No,
No, they're still up and running.
They
Sadly.
make
Oh yeah, they have
shows-
Riverdale on there.
They make shows that are good for like 2 or 3 seasons, and then they just keep making them.
I think they had Black Lightning on there too. That show was awful. That show was horrible.
Yeah,
They
they're
had
using
my
Arrow,
goodness.
lightsabers.
They
now.
ruined Arrow. They ruined Flash. They had Supergirl. I was never really that big of a fan of that, but
Yeah,
apparently Riverdale, I've never watched it.
but
Yeah, they're making a Powerpuff Girls show and everybody's dogging on it.
Oh, yeah,
really,
I saw-
why?
I remember
the script got leaked, and I
Yeah, it was
read it, and
horrible.
I watched someone read it, and it was so bad.
It was so bad. It was like, "Oop, if you don't wake up, I'm gonna leak your nudes." Like,
Yeah.
what?
What?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like apparently, like one of the
Oh.
Powerpuff Girls was like having sex with someone, and they're like, she's
Oh.
probably getting like effed again or some. I don't know. It
Okay.
was really
I
bad.
think it's time we
It's
move
so
on.
bad. Yeah, yeah.
I
That's
think it's time
great
we
way to
move
end the
on, and we need to get some answers from from two of you in this call.
Oh
And
my
it's not me
god.
or Nick.
Okay.
When are you guys gonna have your Minecraft boxing match?
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. Whenever
I
it happens, I guess.
I
I don't know.
just got an
really
We've
email
been
from,
waiting for months.
from
I haven't
the
touched
client
Minecraft
today
in
saying that I needed to put the money to repay
Yeah.
him.
I think why don't we hear both sides of the story for the listeners on why you guys are having a boxing match in Minecraft.
okay.
So
Uh,
basically, I'm gonna tell my side first.
Okay.
Basically, I'm one of the greatest Minecraft players to touch the game.
That's true.
since it came out.
He is.
So while I was playing the game, since like I was speed running every aspect of it, so basically I got millions of diamonds and millions of every item very fast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Legitly, by the way, this is all with mechanics in the game. I
Yeah,
did
it
no
all happened in
cheating.
one day, but it was legit.
It was legit because I'm the best person to ever touch the game. And Eddie got a little jealous. He was like, "You know what? Frick you. You have all this stuff, and we just started the server. It's not fair." And I was like, "Oh yeah, we can hit about it then. Let's have a boxing match." And he was like, "No, I'm not gonna have a boxing match." I'm like, "Then you're pussy." He was like, "You know what? Let's have a boxing match then." And this is like 3 months ago.
I don't
So
remember it
I-
happening like that.
Yeah, that was
reminded
not
me,
the
right?
story at all.
That's exactly how it happened. Go check the
You know
Discord
how I
messages.
can tell that
That's
he's
how it
telling
happened.
the truth right now?
What?
You know, like this is how I know he's telling the truth, right? He was able to get like all the materials and stuff so fastly. It was basically just like when we were playing Dark Souls 1, how the game, they gifted me like a bunch of free souls. Every time I was violating,
Oh.
like,
Yeah,
I was-
because you weren't exploiting the game and using like a glitch in it. You got Miyazaki was gifting
No,
the souls
yeah,
to
it's
you.
part of the
it's-
game. If it's
it
part
was
of the
like
game, it's
notch
fair.
and
That
the
makes sense,
mechanics.
yeah.
They were
If
just
they didn't
Alright.
put it in the game, then it wouldn't
Let's-
stay there.
Let's hear
Let-
the wrong
let's hear-
side of the story.
The actual
The wrong
real
side.
side of
Wrong.
the story.
Wrong.
You know, we'd been on the server for maybe like 2 or 3 days. Actually, I think the first day Nicholas found some diamonds and Gio got
Bro,
on
it
there.
was the first day, and I already had like 8 stacks of diamonds and like
Yeah.
20 stacks of golden apples.
Gio got on there and suddenly the server was inundated with stacks of diamonds somehow, but that's besides the point. It was about a week or so into playing it.
Not even.
I was
No,
I
it
was-
was like a week, I think, because I wasn't there for the first like week.
I was
No, it was
mining.
like the second or third day, and you had like chests full of netherite.
Oh, I'm talking about the
no,
incident
yeah.
that incited the boxing match.
Oh yes, my
Um,
bad. My apologies.
Yeah, stop
Yeah,
interrupting.
don't interrupt the wrong side of history.
I was minding my own business, going about enchanting my gear, you know, getting it perfect after building my villager hall.
Oh yeah.
And suddenly I get hit out of nowhere. I lose health. What is
I
going
forgot
on?
about
He's
that.
laughing
Oh my
at it.
Oh my that was so
so
funny.
I look around panicked, you know, I'm like, what's going on? Why am I getting hit? And I don't see anything. So I'm like, must have been a glitch, right? Maybe I took some fall damage, latent, I don't know what happened, but I keep going. And suddenly I get hit again as I'm walking back into my house. So I look around again, you know, thinking, well, now this is fishy. And then I see out of the corner of my eye some invisibility particles. So I think back, I have a brain blast to peering into my friend Gio's chest and seeing, you know, stacks and stacks of chests full of invisibility potions. So now I, you know, have a little inkling of what's going on. So I like any reasonable human being, I start swinging my sword, trying to get rid of this intruder in my home. Eventually, after, you know, maybe like 20 minutes of this going down, I hit him with my bow and instantly kill him because obviously I'm amazing at the game.
No, it's because I had no armor on because I had an invisibility potion. But okay.
But then he started hunting me down with his full hacked in netherite armor and gear.
It wasn't hacked
There was
in.
no cheats.
It was all
He
legit.
didn't hack.
If it's in the game, then it's legit.
He built
And-
us a casino, and he won his stuff at his own casino.
But basically, I was a little peeved, right? Because I had a bunch of enchantment levels on me because I was enchanting my stuff. So I was like, I can't die right now because I'm gonna lose all these levels.
You had
And
like 20 levels on it. It wasn't even a lot.
this guy's hunting me down. With cheated in gear. So I was peeved off and I logged off for the night.
Yeah, he was
And
big mad.
No, he combat logged. Nope. He didn't log
Yeah,
off
he
for the
did
night.
combat
He was
log.
combat
was
logged.
there.
He was
I was
scared.
there.
He was pussy. He was
I
alright.
built like a little trap where he spawned in, and he still.
and then he sent me a Discord message. He made a little poster, for the event. He said, "I'm challenging you to a boxing match." And then he never got on the server again. So I think he's the pussy.
Yeah, I don't think he has gone on since then.
He's the one that doesn't
reason to
play.
get on.
You do have a reason to get on us to fight him.
Yeah, but we don't even have a little dinky boxing ring in the middle of the lake. There's no stadium because everybody put the water back in.
Well, how about you try making a boxing ring during COVID?
I probably could.
Then do
Then
it.
do it.
Server still up?
No, I don't have to do anything.
You're just too intimidated by the best build on the server, my trivia building, obviously.
I think
my
he's too
God, your
scared
trivia
to have the
building's a
boxing
scam.
match
Trivia?
with me.
You mean your
My trivia
trivia
building
bill?
isn't. No, it's trivia.
The
thought-
scam building.
It's not a scam.
The casino, that's where
Am
it
I
was at.
supposed to make a trivia building and ask like, what's the first letter in the alphabet? No, I have to make a
I
profit.
specifically
So,
remember
know
you saying something about taking our diamonds and scamming us the last time I was there.
Where's your proof?
My ears and eyes.
Listen, the fact of the matter is, I have a winning record.
It was an exhibition match. You're 0-0, bro. You don't have a
Okay,
winning record right now.
whatever. I'm waiting with bated breath for this boxing match, and you haven't gone on.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Also, like I said earlier, the best person to touch the game, so I don't really have a reason to get on because I know
He's got
I
a good
dropped
point.
you in 2.5 seconds. So
Okay, so do it then.
I don't have to do anything, like I said. But
Okay, so you're a pussy then.
Oh,
those words never left my mouth.
Oh my.
wow.
God.
As you can see, to the listeners, clearly this match needs to happen because there's a lot of pent-up aggression going on here.
This
And it's been
match
brewing
will be
for months.
live streamed on Vulture Streams on Twitch.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We need to bring
Vulture
Vulture streams back.
Streams will start streaming again consistently once this boxing match happens. A
Oh my
little
God.
incentive.
This is crazy.
Is Vulture streams gonna do his Warzone like until I win stream?
We'll see. We'll see.
I know Nick said it earlier about the casino that Geo built, but I think that was the best addition to the server.
Yeah.
I
Does
had so
anybody
much
even
fun
go
at the
on?
casino.
Who's the one on the server with 137 deaths? Like, how does that happen?
Somebody had
Uh,
that many?
Yeah,
Yes.
What?
that's a friend of a friend. No one we know personally.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know like half the people on the server anymore.
Yeah, I saw the death list. Like everybody's like at 50 and like 70 deaths.
I
I'm
had
like,
like
I have
What?
like
5.
I had 2, I think, and that's it. I don't understand how you get 100 deaths in a server. Does
I
anybody
have
even
no
play it
idea.
anymore?
No, I don't.
Not really. Honestly, I was so excited for the update, but they didn't really.
Nothing happened.
The update isn't really going to be like big until like the second part comes out near like
Yeah, they had the new.
because all they really added was like a couple blocks and like some building stuff. Like the cave stuff doesn't get put into that one. The warden mob doesn't get put in until the next update. So guess we'll see then. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I want a way to keep our server because I love my house in that server. I don't want to lose it.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool server. I just remember I would have no diamonds and I would just go over to the casino and I wouldn't play anything. And Gio would just be like, he'd be like, all right, if you
Yeah.
if you win, I'll double your earnings. So I'd be like, all right, and then I would do it and I would win. And he'd be like, if you win this time, I'll give you 50 free
Simple.
diamonds. And I would just keep playing.
And it worked.
Wow.
What a great time. You know,
It was a great time.
also, on the note of great times, I wanted to bring up my greatest moment in gaming, of course, playing Overwatch with Geo in like 2016.
That's when the game came out.
Yeah, it came out.
Yeah,
In 2016.
I remember in 2016 we would just play Overwatch like every single day, and it was great. I got 50 kills in a competitive game, and Geo had like 55. Yeah, he just had to outdo me. He was using Soldier. And I remember Eddie's cousin was playing with us. That was like the best game of Overwatch I've ever played.
That
It
was
lasted like an
that
hour.
reason. That game or those games were from the Crime Bro account. I was trying to get you guys higher level
Yeah,
and competitive. I remember that.
and then it didn't even matter.
Remember, I went over to your house one time, Jesse, and we were
Yeah.
playing on your account, and I was using Bastion, and I got
Yeah.
like 45 kills or something. I was pretty hyped.
Yeah, Overwatch used to be so much fun, and now, like Blizzard is
Yeah,
getting a lawsuit.
it's
So
the same thing as like Fortnite. Like right when those games first came out, they were really good.
Yeah.
Now, it's so toxic.
yeah,
Overwatch 2 looks cool from like stuff I've seen
it
and like
it
stuff
looks
I've
like the
heard about
exact
it,
same game though. Like who
but
It is.
cares?
They're just adding like a
it's
single
coming
player
They're
out
element
reskinning the
to it.
game.
20 years.
As they said, oh, our engine's too bad to like
You don't
redo the
understand,
first
man.
game.
It's gonna be 5v5 now. It's totally changing the meta of the game.
Whoa!
I
It wasn't
just
already
pray that
5v5?
It was
no, it's
66.
6v6. I just hope that there
Oh,
isn't any roll queue, because if there's roll queue, that ruins the
that
it
did
ruins
ruin the game. We used to play Lucio Ball like all the
bro, Lucio
time.
Ball was so fun.
Lucio Ball was fun, but we would also get really mad at each other because we would take it really. Because Eddie would
Yeah.
always be goalie, and we would take it so seriously. Like anytime he allowed a goal, we would get so mad. And then because I think I kind of remember a couple times where like Nick would say something, and then Eddie would be like, "All right, well, why don't you play goalie then?" And then Nick would be like, "All right, I will, and I'll be better than you."
You guys would lose the game because Nick
I
wasn't a
don't
good
know.
goal.
We
Oh, I feel
weren't.
like I played goalie quite a lot in Lucio Ball.
I don't think
And
we
in
were that
Rocket League, I
bad.
feel like I always played goalie. And
No, we weren't. We won most of our games. I feel
Yeah.
like that's why we got mad because we were
Yeah.
actually good. That was the one
Yeah.
game mode that we were good at.
That's why we got mad because we would win the games and we would take it seriously. That was so much fun though.
It was fun.
oh, I think it's back in the arcade right now.
Yeah.
It
but-
is?
Well, yeah,
Bro, I would honestly re-download to play Lucio Ball.
Well, I don't even have it on
I have it on my PC.
PlayStation. I just have it
Oh,
on PC. So
well,
possibly
I know what we're doing after this podcast.
Comset, Lucio Ball.
I'm definitely never playing Overwatch ever again.
Well, it's only 3v3 anyways, so
I was
you're not even
tempted
invited.
last night.
Yeah, we don't want you there.
I was
Sorry,
tempted
kiss
last
the
night
Torb.
to
Because I'm
buy
black, that's crazy.
Oh.
You guys are being racist for no reason. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, Comsat
Oh,
canceled.
Comset's canceled, bro. We canceled Sykuno
You
and
have to
then
cancel, you have to
oh
cancel
my
the podcast.
god.
Now it's mine.
That was the last episode
Reparations.
ever. I think every episode there's been like something happens
It's
where
the last
somebody says it's the
episode
last
ever.
episode. It just keeps happening. Oh man.
This is seriously the last episode.
Yeah, we're
This is
sorry.
why, like,
We're getting
my
sued.
podcast now.
Like a month trial. We're not doing it
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, unless there was anything else you guys want to talk about. I had like a question from Ask Reddit. Other than that, there's
Well,
nothing.
I wanted to do a Pecker. I had an idea for a Pecker picks, like,
Let's hear it, man.
but you already.
It
I
doesn't
wanted
matter.
to ask you guys with your Pecker picks, if you can choose, what's your favorite, your most favorite album of all time?
Uh,
Hmm.
I know we did albums last time, but I don't think that was of all
It
time.
wasn't favorites. I
It's
think
like
it was
album
just
of the year.
current because I said T-Lop 5. And that's not my favorite
Favorite
album.
of all time. Jeez, that's really hard.
That is.
I mean,
Gio's gonna make fun of me.
the first thing that comes to mind when someone says like really good album is Abbey Road from the Beatles.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but
I don't think that's my favorite though.
that is a good one. The second half medley is like one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life. So
Honestly,
Blonde?
I think Blonde might be
Blonde's a good one.
Blonde is my favorite.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I could choose one. Nick, I already know what yours is gonna be.
These are greatest hits. Yes.
You just can I take a guess, or do you want to say it?
I just said it, but you
Oh,
can
I
take
didn't
a
even hear
guess.
you say it.
Yeah, I
You
didn't hear
already
it.
know what it is. Everyone here should know
Yeah,
what
is
it
it
is besides Gio.
Pinkerton?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's Pinkerton for
What's
the second
Pinkerton?
time.
Well, none of us heard you the first time, so you can stop lying now.
What kind of genre of music?
Pinkerton.
What is that?
It's the second studio album released from the alt rock band Weezer.
My favorite Weezer song is Africa.
Africa, yeah. That's
I
the
hate it
only
here.
Weezer song I've ever heard.
You know what? I
Ding,
think
ding,
Gio,
ding,
you can just
ding.
take my spot. I'm not coming back.
Yes, let's go.
That's way better.
Yes, thank you.
Dude, why do you hate Weezer Africa? It's so good.
That's their best song, easily.
It is.
It's not even
That's
like, what is better than that? Try to tell me one song better than that by Weezer. Exactly.
The end.
What?
wait, didn't they make Wonderwall?
Well,
I guess they didn't then.
no.
No, they didn't.
All right, Jesse,
make
it's
three?
time. You need to tell us your favorite.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like you said, Blonde is a good one. Blonde is a really good album.
Take one of my answers. I'm gonna have to kick you off the
Yeah,
podcast.
you already said it, so I can't. Technically, I don't know if this would be my answer, but the other day we were all looking at like our statistics for like what the music we listen to,
Mm-hmm.
and I think my most played album was Flower Boy. Like
That's a good one,
like
though.
overall,
That's a good one.
I don't even know if that's my favorite Tyler album, but according to just like playing time alone, I think it was Flower Boy. So I'll just go with Flower Boy.
Do you have one, Gio?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just suggested it. We're making him go last. That's kind of messed up. He's our
I
guest.
mean,
You should go first.
the one I have, nobody knows. It's just a.
Well, you can
No,
still
man, I
say
know.
it, man. That's the point of Pecker Picks, to put us on.
Well, my favorite album of all time is called After School
Yeah.
Seifuku Hop by Apollo Drive / World Grinder.
I do know what that album is because you told me about it, and it used to be your Steam profile picture.
He used to be my profile picture on that album. Saved my life. That's a great album right there.
I just want to make it clear to the viewers that Gio actually just sent me a DM telling me that his
I
real
didn't do
favorite
this.
album of all time is
I didn't do
Pinkerton by
this.
Weezer.
I don't even know how to spell Pinkerton, so.
I'm sure you could figure it out.
Yeah, I know, Gio. I know that album. You can't find it on like Apple Music streaming, Spotify, isn't it? Like it's on like some
It's on
random
Bandcamp.
website. Yeah, and
on
like
I paid $50 for it because I loved it so much.
isn't it on
Wow.
YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube too, but I just bought it on Bandcamp so I can listen to it on my phone.
Who is it by?
Apollo Drive / World Grinder. I think that's. I'm not sure if that's two people or if it's just like his alias, but
Yeah, it's on YouTube. The whole
There's
thing
a-
like in one succession. And it barely has any views. You're gonna put millions of people on
They're
today
gonna put
after they
like
listen to this.
12 people on,
how many? I wonder how many views.
and like
I
8 of
don't
them are
even-
probably gonna be us.
Oh man.
You want to go to Ask
Oh,
Reddit?
2,000? Dang, sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't have that many. Yeah, I couldn't really find any good ones for this week. So one I found, which I thought could be funny, was if you got permanently inserted into the last video game you played, basically like how does it go? What's gonna happen
Oh
to you?
God!
How
What
does it
was
go?
that?
Oh
I don't
God!
remember the last video game I played.
Me and Eddie's answer is the same because we just beat Dark
Are all
Souls
your
2.
answers the same? Yeah, aren't you all Dark Souls?
Wait, no.
Nah.
Last video game that I played was Halo.
Oh.
Oh fuck!
Well, I'm instantly dying like no matter what. For
Bro,
literally any enemy in
I
Dark
said it
Souls
to
2, I'm
Jesse.
dying.
Eddie, you weren't there. Dark Souls 2 isn't that bad. I don't hate it anymore.
But if you're in the game, that's all we're saying. If I'm in the game, I'm dying to anyone.
Bro, if I'm in the game, I'm gonna kill everyone. Now that I know what I'm doing,
yeah.
bro,
I'm sure you will. I don't think
And
you're
it's-
understanding that
if
it's
I
like
could beat
you.
the game by
You are in the
myself-
game.
Yes, I understand the point of the question. I am in the game. I am playing as Dr. Poo Poo Pecker Peehole. I get it.
The thing is, you can't even die. Like you can't escape. Like you
Yeah.
just
But
keep
you can go hollow.
coming back as a zombie. You
Yeah,
just
but I
go
mean, I can just-
insane.
Human effigy, human effigy.
Okay, but you're gonna run out. You're just gonna die to the
Nah,
first
man,
zombie
like-
you
You're not
meet.
gonna have like
Doesn't
any
matter.
athleticism in the game though. Like
I
you're not
had,
gonna be able to
like-
dodge anything.
Bro, I'll just level up my stats.
I guess if you can level up your stats,
I'll go to the gym, level up my strength,
you could
my
just
dex, my
grind
speed.
at one area for like all of eternity and become like infinite level and then just one shot everyone.
You can't because they stop respawning
Oh
after
my
a
god!
certain
Well,
amount of
that's
time.
what the
You
bonfire
can walk
aesthetic is
around the
for.
world alone then after you kill everything.
Well, you can become the king.
I'm
Well,
not
yeah,
gonna-
because after
kill
you beat the
everything.
game, you become the king and break your curse, so you can die.
So that's how
Yeah.
it would go for me. I would
How do
either
you think
I would
Halo
probably
would
just go
go
hollow.
for you?
I would be playing Halo. I'd be SWAT and I would get a headshot the second I move and I would die. So,
Yeah, that's pretty funny. If it was me, I'd just be in Apex Legends, so I don't think that's really that eventful. 'Cause
I think
everybody's a
that's
clone anyway.
very
it's
eventful.
more fun than Halo.
um, Apex Legends. I feel like I
You
don't
have
know.
superpowers.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everybody's a clone, and they're just like infinitely fighting each other, so it just get boring.
Yeah, I guess you could just respawn.
But what is it's in the Titanfall world, so what is the lore like? They
Wait,
had
that's
that's like
Titanfall?
a yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it's Titanfall.
I did not know that. Or I think I did know that, but
I
it's been
didn't
like
know
3
it
years
either.
since it came out.
And
That's
Yeah, they
crazy.
canceled Titanfall. They canceled Titanfall 3 to make Apex.
Oh, they made the right choice.
I would say pay it off, yeah, because nobody would have played Titanfall 3. I guarantee it.
Titanfall's not a bad game.
I
though.
like
It's a good
Titanfall
game.
2.
It's a good game, but it's like really niche. Like, not a lot of people can get into it.
I feel like that could be fun if you're not like if you're just living in the world and you're not constrained just to the Apex games. Like you're just vibing out in the futuristic like world.
Yeah, but
It could be tough.
it would get boring, like Gio said, because like, what is there to do? Like, there's no end goal for you. Like,
The
You're
end
just
goal
there,
is unlocking all the
killing people.
cosmetics.
Getting all the knives in the game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Honestly, I feel like if I was put into Dark Souls right now, I would do pretty good. Cause like I'm not athletic, but it's based off how many souls you have. So you literally just have to kill one zombie over and over again.
Yeah, but
Level
if
up.
he respawns, or if it doesn't respawn,
Yeah, but then you just keep doing that and you slowly get stronger. And then you just
I
keep
guess
doing
that's
it.
true.
And like
That's
if
what I
you're
said.
if
You're
you're
just
like
safe.
a fucking wizard, you don't even need to be athletic. You can just stand
Yeah,
back
that's
and
a good
fucking
point.
magic at them.
Yeah, good point. I would definitely be a wizard or a pyromancer or something if I was in Dark Souls. I would not be rolling
I would
in
not
there
be all up
using
in
a
your
huge
face.
sword.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was the only one I had. So if
That was a pretty good question.
if nobody else has anything they
I
want to
have
talk
an
about,
ask credit right now. If you went to the bathroom right now, what color would it be?
it would be clear,
Yeah, mine would be
It would be
clear.
like light
completely
to
clear.
Like pee?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're
Yeah.
talking. I drink so
what
much water.
I had
What
a
were you
Sprite,
talking
I had
about?
some water.
I was talking about poop, bro.
Like a
Uh,
deep crimson,
it
probably.
would probably be like
What?
green because I ate some McDonald's tonight. So
Mine would
man.
be normal.
You guys are making me hungry talking about this.
Alright.
Okay.
I think that's a good place to end the episode,
Yeah, I
guys.
think
Please
so
go
too.
ahead, smash the like button,
Yeah.
smash the subscribe button.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna upload this episode. I don't think we're gonna have one next week. That's why this episode was a little bit longer.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean, worst case, I don't. We could talk about it later, but probably not going to be an episode next week.
Yeah, we can just
What?
upload this
No,
one.
it's gonna be an episode with just me. It's gonna be me
Oh,
talking.
you
to
could do that
myself.
if you want.
I mean, if you want to, you have the you have access to the channel. If you don't, I can send you over
Yeah,
one.
I'm
You're a
gonna do
member
that.
of ComSat.
It's gonna be the same sentence like for 30 minutes straight. I'm gonna be like, oh, that was it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that.
I mean, that's fine.
Oh
That'd
my
be funny.
God.
It's content.
Yeah, it would get like 1 million views.
Yeah, if
just
I
get
named
funnier
it
each
this video
time.
with 1 million views. Or this podcast episode would get 1 million views, and there you go.
But
Well, I think that's
yeah,
gonna do it.
thank you so
Episode
much
4?
for
I
coming
think this is
on.
episode 4, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Wow,
know
a
how
whole
to count.
month. We did this for a whole month. Who would have thought?
Really?
I thought we would have been done after episode 2. Well, if it's 4 and we do it once a week, that's 4 weeks. 4 weeks is a
Yeah,
month.
like I said, like I can't count numbers, so I don't
We
really
can
know
tell.
how math works.
You could count how many inches I am inside of you.
What?
Whoa!
Normally it's like 2.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I
Joe, let's get
understood.
out of here.
Can I do some shout outs? I want to
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
shout out Black Nigga Balls.
For the
Shout
listeners
out
at home,
Coy
he's allowed to say
Leray.
that because he is
Yeah, I'm
indeed black.
guys. I am
So it's
black.
okay. You can't cancel us
Shout
for
out,
this.
like I said, Black Nigga Balls. Shout out I'm trying to think of people to shout out. Shout out Cade. Shout out
Raheem.
yeah, shout out
I
Raheem.
don't know who any of these people
Shout
are.
out Ethan Crane.
Kyle Crane.
Ethan Crane.
Shout out
Look who decided to join back.
I don't know who else to shout out. Shout
He's
out
giving
Tissa Korean,
shout-outs.
best rapper of all time. I think that's it for shout outs this week.
All right.
I'll make
You
that
heard it here.
Thanks. We don't want any cube fruit.
Thank you so much for joining us. You're invited here literally every week that you want to. So
No problem, man.